Hello guys, welcome to another interesting conversation. Welcome to this episode. And my name is Clem Karuga. What's your name?
My name is Candybill. You can find me Candybill on YouTube. So today we are having another conversation as usual on matters that have been happening in Kenya and also across the world. So what are we gonna discuss today? A lot have been happening. Can you maybe tell me?
Yeah, today we're going to be discussing about the Adani deal. The Adani group that has formed a deal with the Kenyan airport, the Jkia, the prominent Jkia airport, which is a security entity in Kenya. And Jkia has been a very good industry, whereby it has employed so many people, officials from so many regions of this country. So the big question is Adani deal worth it? Is it going to bring a change? Is it trusted? So those are the questions we're going to discuss today. We are going to unravel everything today. So join us in our discussion.
So as we've heard of the Adani deal, and also when I was going through a lot of blogs, and people are saying Adani deal is a red flag. Do you think Adani deal is good for Kenya? And what has it worked with other countries? That is another question, because we cannot work with a company without knowing its past portfolio, what it has done in the past. Has it worked with any other country in the past, or which is this Adani? First we have to know.
So Adani is a business man. That's the name of that person.
So it's owned by a person.
Yeah. So he's an Indian, right? Yeah, he's an Indian.
That's an Indian name,
he's a billionaire, businessman. So he's a person who grows on he's a part and parcel of so many businesses in the world. And now he is going to cut a deal with the Jkia. Also, we had another deals that in the Ketrako industry in Kenya.
The Ketrako industry, which deals with
energy. Yeah. So the Kenya, the energy. So the Adani group, the deal between the Adani group and the Jkia, that case was brought to light by this person in France. The whistleblower in France, and Amenya. The person is known as Amenya. So without Amenya, it means that we will not have the information on the deal.
Yeah.
So the Adani deal, I think it is trying to come up with a new way of the airport, the runaway, matters to do with the expansion of the airport. So that is what is dealing with the group, especially in the airport. And that deal, the deal was cut. It was cut by one of the CSs. Yeah, they're saying that it was Kipchumba Murkomen.
Because he was the Minister for Transport.
Yeah, he's the Minister for Transport during that time. But now the cabinet has been reshuffled, and we have another person in the ministry. So the Adani deal, it has a lot of information. The deal has got a lot of ideas, a lot of agreements between the Kenya airport, the Jkia, and the group. So between these two groups, one of the agreements is that the Adani is supposed to operate the Kenya airport for a period of 30 years.
What? 30 years?
A period of 30 years. So it means that
they have to control it for 30 years.
Yeah, they have to control it for 30 years.
30 years, imagine.
And acquire all revenue within this period.
What?
So you can see the national government, which always collects maybe billions and billions of money each and every day, and in the airports. So it means that all this money is going to be collected by the Adani group. By the group. Then you can ask yourself, is it going to benefit us? will the collection be of benefit to the Kenyan people, the Kenyan mwananchi?
Okay, so what will they offer in return now that they are controlling the airport for 30 years? What is this they are doing to us? Which value are they offering us for them to maybe stay for that long?
So the group was to control the airport against control everything in the airport, and also it was supposed to build a runway for the airplanes, of course. It was also construct taxiways and refurbish the current terminals in the JKIA. So you can see that it has a positive. It will have a positive impact of constructing the runways, because the runways had to be.
And also, JKIA have been having a lot of visitors.
Yeah, it has a lot of visitors. Remember,
it needs to be expanded.
Yeah, remember JKIA is an institution, an airport that most of the airports in Kenya rely on. Like for example, the airport in Mombasa, in Sunigishu, all these airports are most of these people connect with the JKIA.
And remember, there was a time there was a heavy rain, and the JKIA, the roof was messed up, and it was raining. Actually, it was a shame for our own airport. So by all means, the airport need to be renovated, but the matter, we have to question the means of how we are going to renovate this airport. By involving Adani raises a lot of flags, raises a lot of alarm, because this is a group that I've seen people questioning it, activists coming out. And actually, do you know, people have been saying that this Adani deal, it was rejected in Australia. The people of Australia and the citizen of Australia, that was people who they were saying
ACJ.
And also ACJ. They had an issue with India because they are saying they are corrupt. Now managing us for 30 years, what will be the impact? What about the employees who work there?
In 2017, actually in Australia, the Environmental Justice Australia, EJA, it published their Adani brief, which documented the allegations of conduct by the Adani group. So it means that if the Australian government rejected it, it means that it has no good of the public.
And also remember, Australia is a developed country, and if a developed country can refuse such a company, also what about us, the third world country? What do we have to benefit from this company? I mean, alarm have been raised. We can see the signs all over.
If there are red flags, it means that the Adani group is not positive. Everything that is saying is going to be developed. It means that it's trying to capture certain security institutions in countries whereby it has cut deals with the latter company or country. So you can see that in Australia, even the other countries, even in India, where it was rejected, it means that it is of no good. Saying that the Adani deal is going to control the Kenya airport, the JKIA airport for 30 years, this means, and collecting the revenue in this period of time, it means that the government of Kenya is going to be liable. That is a liability. Also, matters revenue. It means that many people are going to lose jobs, because they were saying that
actually the Kenyans who are working there, the group will take over, and they will have to sack them and tell them we'll bring our people. So that, I mean, there will be implication to that.
They were saying that only the Adani group will hire
because they'll come there with their HR.
Will hire airport staff within the 30-year period. This means that the Adani group, if it is the one that is hiring these people, it might hire the people from where this Adani group came from. Then leaving out the Kenyan people, the Kenyan staff. So this
unless you have connections,
that is the 100% loss to the labor force of Kenya. And of course, we Kenyans have got that working energy in working in these industries on matters of human capital.
And so people need jobs.
People need jobs, and the main agenda of even the Kenyan regime, the Kenyan government, is to create an environment, to create a good environment to do business, to create jobs, employment to this unemployed population.
True.
So, if you are going to sack these people, the Adani group is going to sack these people, then it means that the rate of employment will rise up to even 100%.
Yeah.
Because right now, the people who are in government, most of them are older people.
Yeah.
They have refused to retire. You saw that official on the IG Kanja. Yeah? Kanja is past 60 years, supposed to retire, but he still have been
holding office.
Yeah, he's holding office as the new IG, instead of Inspector of General of Police. Also, the Adani group, it won't. Okay, the Adani group will be granted authority to modify Kenyan aviation laws and policies and secure exclusive control of Jkia.
Now,
so it means
that means the KAA, the Kenya Aviation Authority, will be rendered useless because we have new guys in town who will be setting rules.
Yes. So it means that it will have full authority with Jkia. So this simply means that the Jkia might be changed. The name might be changed to Adani, Adani Airport. So that is that. Also, this Adani agreement between the Adani group and the Jkia, the KAA, it means that they will get a fixed 18% concession fee, starting at around $47 million, and increasing by 10%.
Taking advantage fully, overcharging us.
So also the group has a plan to downsize our current airport staff and lift visa requirements for exported labor from India.
And I saw Itumbe, he called a group of students to justify why we need Adani. And this also adds salt to the wound because why is he justifying this thing? Why are they forcing this Adani to our throat? Do we need it? If Australia refused it, if India refused it, why do we need it? You know, and they're forcing us. That means there's a probability, allegedly there's a probability they are cutting deals with these people behind curtains, so that they can give these people the tender